I will say this is the biggest good news of 2025 regarding Canadian immigration. Never good news came such like that which I am telling you now. Because this is the news you will not believe. When I will tell you, you will not believe. You will say, sir, no, Canada cannot do this. Canadian Immigration Department cannot decide like that. And I was also not believing when I did get this news. And this news is going to become very crucial for undocumented individuals. And some undocumented individuals' life is going to change in Canada. And Canada first time in 2025 offered legal status to some undocumented individuals. Nobody was thinking, and we were also thinking that they will deport, and still they are thinking to deport, but they are now becoming flexible for some people. Why they become flexible? I knew this thing. These workers are always required in the countries. And illegals are undocumented individuals are all undocumented individuals are not useless individuals. Some are very useful individuals. They are working in construction companies, they are working in some engineering companies, and they are providing services. But due to some reason, they were not able to get legal status. And illegal never mean, please understand, illegal absolutely never mean that they came to Canada without visa, without paper, and they are called undocumented illegal. I think they must be differentiated between those people who got visa and they were having status, legal status, but they were not able to extend their status in Canada due to some reason, and now they had expired visa. They are also called undocumented individuals. So undocumented individual illegals, I am telling you good news that if you are related with construction, if you are related with the construction, mean you are labor, you are mason, and you think that you will provide services in construction of the houses, you are being given direct PR by Canadian Immigration Department. This is the second good news Canadian Immigration Department gave after direct PR to the healthcare workers. This is going to change the scenario, and I am very happy that undocumented individuals who are in construction, they are mostly poor people, and they are mostly laborers, and they are electricians, they are plumbers, and Canadian government finally decided that we will give them compensation. Remember, Canada now currently is in a housing crisis, and due to the housing crisis, they are relating this housing crisis with immigrants, that immigrants actually they were involved in causing housing crisis. And that's why immigrants are being tortured elsewhere, and they are being told that if you are legal, you will not work up to a specific time, and if you are illegal, you will deport. Simple formula each country is making, that they are not giving any compensation package. I think illegals have no right to get the compensation. If they will request, if they will get something, there is no need of protest. I remember some people were doing protest in New York. I recorded clip that illegals cannot protest. This is protest is only related with legal immigrants, that if they are not getting their rights. Illegal mean when you are not getting visa of the country, when you did not respect that country, you crossed border, and if you are going to that country and you are claiming that I have these rights, you have no rights. No laws in any country suggest that if you are not following their laws, you cannot claim their compensations. So what happened in Australia, then you will be able to understand why Canadian government, because now you are thinking one point, that Canada is a very tight situation in immigration. The coming Prime Minister looking very tight. Justin became very tight in last tenure as a Prime Minister. IRCC giving very harsh decisions regarding immigrants. They are going to deport. Why they became flexible in just this decision? Two main favors they had given from 31st March. They are going to on healthcare work visa, direct PR for overseas immigrants, and also this is the one construction workers. Even you are illegal. This is main favor. This is a major favor to the immigrants. If you just compare healthcare workers, they are the legal way from overseas immigrants. The overseas which are legal currently inside Canada. I am going to record because some people are confused and they are thinking that outside Canada healthcare workers also can come through this program from 31st March. There are a lot of confusions in social media. I will clear in another clip, but now currently I am talking about if you are construction workers and you are working in Canada and you can provide proof that you are not jobless and you are providing services in the construction, in making houses. I will quote the story of Australia, then you will be able to understand why the Canadian Immigration Department, IRCC, and the Canadian Prime Minister Justin in his last tenure suddenly, spontaneously on the direct immigration of undocumented individuals, some undocumented individual. So reason is that one Australian company, when immigrants, construction immigrants were not coming from overseas, and she is the CEO of Australian construction company, and she claimed Immigration Department and Australian government as main management of Australia, even Prime Minister of Australia, and she has a reputed construction company that I will not make houses for Australia. She was having a major contract with the Australian government that she will make houses. Like Canada, Australia is also in housing crisis. And then what happened? Australian Prime Minister told that construction workers should be given compensation. And that's the point she told, that if people will not be allowed to bring overseas construction workers in my company, I will not be able to meet my targets. And she was giving a lot of houses because they are in crisis. So construction companies are being given much importance that they should be given all facilities to make houses in the future. So Australia is also suffering from the houses. Canada is suffering from the houses, and now Canadian authorized that workers are required. If we will not give visas to the workers, laborers, workers, masons, all workers related with the construction, we will not be able to construct bulk of houses. And even they are blaming immigrants on the basis due to which housing decline. And this is the discussions going on very long in social media. Now currently it's almost silent, and they are talking about illegal immigrants. But spontaneously Canada identified a lot of illegals, a lot of undocumented who are very professional. And they are masons, they are laborers, they are electricians, they are plumbers, and they are currently working with construction companies inside Canada. They got information. Why not we gave them legal status? And when they will get legal status, they will construct more houses and they will be able to serve more into Canada, and houses will be more and housing crisis will finish. So this is spontaneous reshifting, I will say, U-turn of Canada. Thank you very much.